Today we're going to take a look at scanning these dental molds for an analysis. So I've gone ahead and scanned the mold that should be cleaned up and would be considered the master dental mold, and then we're going to scan this guy real quick, which is the reworked one. And once we've scanned that, we're going to drop it into a 3D comparison and take a look at the deviation between the two parts. So we'll let the scanner run in and scan this real quick. Alright. So we've gotten a complete 360-degree scan all the way around the part. So we have all the information that we need to do this analysis from one part to the next. So we'll see this piece pops up on the screen right here. So let's just take this over into our 3D comparison and look at the two parts for some deviation. So here we have the complete mold compared to the one that has some work done to it, which we can see here. So we have these two data sets, and right here we have the results between those two data sets. So I'm sitting here in millimeters, and you can see once we get to almost 1.5 millimeters, that's the top of the deviation between these two parts, and we can see where one's shifted a little bit lower than the other, or a little bit higher rather, and some pieces are lower. So we can see all of this shift in deviation, and if we want to get a little bit more specific with this deviation, we can create some annotations on the part where we can physically pull out the delta values of some key areas to be able to understand those a little bit better, whether they be a high deviation or a low deviation. But as you can see, we can very easily capture all of this data and have it available right here really quickly.